Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for great. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 math. Then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter operations with integers. The lessons we're going to cover today are integer multiplication and division rules, multiply and divide integers, evaluate expressions involving integers. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I am on grade 8 math. The chapter we are on right now is operations with. Let's just start with the lesson that is integer multiplication and division rules. So basically we're going to learn when we multiply and divide the integers, what are the rules, right? Let's just start with the first question that is 22 is 22 divided by negative 2 positive or negative? So when two integers have the same sign, the answer is positive. And if the two integers have different signs, the quotient is negative. So that is the same for multiplication. If two numbers have the same sign, the quotient is positive, and if the two numbers have different signs, the quotient is negative. So 22 divided by negative 2 is negative because they have different signs, so they are negative. So let's just start with the test questions. Positive divided by positive. If two numbers have same sign, the answer is positive. That equals positive. If the two numbers have same sign, the answer is positive. And if they have the different sign, like if either of them number is negative, the answer is negative. Got it? Is negative 24 divided by 2 divided by negative 2 positive or negative? So you can see both the numbers have exactly same sign. So if two numbers have same sign, the answer is always positive. Either both the numbers are positive or they both are negative. The answer is always positive. So if both the numbers have same sign, the answer is positive. Is negative 12 multiplied by negative 2? So both the numbers have same sign. So when both the numbers have same sign, the answer is positive. Is 2 times negative 3 positive or negative? So both the numbers have different signs. So the answer is negative. If the numbers have different sign, the answer is negative. Keep these two lines in your mind for integer multiplication and division. If both the numbers have same sign, both the numbers have same sign means if both the numbers are positive and if both the numbers are negative, the answer is positive. And if both the numbers have different sign, that means either of the number is negative. The answer is negative. That is negative. Very good. Is 22 divided by negative 2 positive or negative? Either of the number is negative. The answer is negative. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is negative 72 divided by negative 8 positive or negative? So both the numbers have same sign. So answer is positive. The correct option is positive. Is negative 7 times 5 positive or negative? Negative it is, right? Because both the numbers have different signs. So that would be negative. Is 1 divided by negative 1 positive or negative? That is negative. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is 24 divided by 2 positive or negative? That is positive because both the numbers have exactly same sign. Is 6 times 12 positive or negative? Positive it is, right? The correct option is positive because both the numbers are positive. Very good. Is negative 60 96 divided by 12 positive or negative? Which is the correct option? One of the number is negative, so answer is negative. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is multiply and divide integers. So we're done with the rules. Now we're going to apply these rules, right? 2 divided by negative 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1 because 2 times 1 is 2, right? Now one of the number is negative, so answer is negative. If one of the number is negative, the answer is negative. So 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. Let's just start with the test questions. Divide negative 14 divided by negative 7. So which is the correct option? So both the numbers have same sign. Answer must be positive, and 14 divided by 7 is 7 times 2 is 14. So the correct option is 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Multiply 3 times negative 6. So which is the correct option? No, you don't have to answer as positive or negative. You have to solve also. Three times 6 is 18. So one of the number is negative. The answer is also negative. So that is negative 18. Multiply negative 2 times negative 6. So which is the correct option? That is both the numbers are negative. Answer must be positive. That is option number 12. Option number 112. It is very good. Four times negative 5. Which is the correct option? That is which is the correct option? 4 times negative 5. If one of the number is negative, the answer is, or if the two numbers have different sign, the answer is negative. That is negative 20. Option number 1 is the correct option. Negative 4 times negative 3, which is the correct option. That is 12. Option number 1 is the correct option. Both the numbers have same sign, so answer is positive. 1 times negative 7, which is the correct option. 1 times negative 7 is negative 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. 7 times negative 1 is the correct option is negative 7. Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. Negative 5 times negative 1, which is the correct option. That is negative 5 times negative 1 is 5 because both the numbers have same sign. So answer is positive. Negative 6 times negative 8, which is the correct option. Very good. 48 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. Two divided by negative 2. So the correct option is that is negative 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. We're done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is that is evaluate expressions involving integers. Negative 6 plus 2 times negative 2. So basically, we're going to learn the order of operations here. The first thing we have to do is if we have a parenthesis like this, that is the parenthesis, right? You have to evaluate the parenthesis first and absolute value bars, then multiplication. The last one, you have to do addition and subtraction. So with the given question, you have negative 6 plus 2 times negative 2. So here the multiplication has the higher priority. So you have to multiply first. Negative 6 plus 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Now you have to add that negative 10. So you have to perform these operations step by step. You have to see which one you have to perform first, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Negative 4 divided by negative 1 divided by 1, which is the correct option. Negative 4 divided by negative 1. So both the operations are multiplication. You can go from left to right, right? So negative 4 divided by negative 1 is 4, and then 4 divided by 1 is 4. Option number 3 is the correct option. Negative 1 times negative 10 divided by 10. So which is the correct option? So multiplication and division are on the same level, right? But you have to go from left to right. So you have to multiply first and then you have to divide. Negative 1 times negative 10 is 10. Okay, just look at the one I am on right now. Multiplication and division are on the same level, right? So go from left to right. On the left, you have multiplication first. So perform multiplication. Negative 1 times negative 10 is 10. And now you have to do 10 divided by 10. So which is the correct option? That is one. Option number 3 is the correct option. Negative 7 plus 1 minus negative 2. That is, you have to evaluate the absolute value first. The absolute value has the higher priority, so you have to absolute value means the answer is always positive. 1 minus negative 1 minus minus 2. Subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So when you add, that would be 3. 3 is already positive. So when you evaluate the absolute value, that is a positive 3. So negative 7 plus 3 equals, that is negative 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Absolute value of 2 times 1 times negative 8. So which is the correct option? That is negative 8. Option number 5, multiplying they are. How 5? The absolute value 2 times 1 is 2, right? So the absolute value of 2 is 2. 2 times negative 4 is how 5? Negative 8, it is option number 2 is the correct option. Negative 1 times 2 times 2, which is the correct option. That is negative 4, option number 1 is the correct option. So, okay, no problem, but be careful. 10 plus 10 divided by negative 4. That is negative 5, option number 3 is the correct option. Negative 6 plus 2 multiplied by negative 2, which is the correct option. So you have addition and multiplication, right? Multiplication has higher priority, so multiply first. Negative 6, negative 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Now, which is the correct option? N- That is Negative 10 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is negative 10. Absolute value of 3 times 2 times negative 1, which is the correct option. That is 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Evaluate absolute value of 10 plus negative 4 minus negative 1. So, which is the correct option? That is 7. Option number negative 6. The correct option is 7. Option 2 is the correct option. Negative 6 times negative 1 divided by 3, which is the correct option. You have to multiply first and then divide. Negative 6 times negative 1 is 6, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we are done with the lesson. We were working on grade 8 math. The chapter we're working on is integers with operations. The lessons we have covered today are integer multiplication and division rules, multiply and divide integers, and then evaluate expressions involving integers. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there for you. Or either you can write down the questions in the box. I am here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please write down the questions in the chat box. Your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today's session. Bye everyone.